Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Intellectually Honest, unedited, uncut, and we're going to get right into it. We got to be realistic about Lonzo Ball. Ever since Lonzo Ball came into the league, he's been one of the most polarizing players in the league. And I think I know why. You got people who think that Lonzo Ball is a bust. You got people that think his rookie year was a major disappointment. You got people who think that his rookie year was a success, that he showed flashes of what he could be. I fall in that camp. I think that 10-7-7 as a rookie with Luke Walton as your coach is pretty good for me. Obviously, could have been better. I expected him to shoot better, but he's shooting better now. So, But I think that the reason why Lonzo Ball is such a polarizing player, and the reason why excluding LeVar Ball from the situation, we're just looking strictly at Lonzo Ball and his game. I think that the reason that Lonzo Ball is such a polarizing player is because people are split on what we actually expect from him. Let me say that again. People are split on what we actually expect from Lonzo Ball. Now, Lonzo Ball, coming out of high school, coming out of college, has always been a facilitator. He's always been a pass-first point guard, a up-tempo point guard, a playmaker for others more so than himself. There at no point in Lonzo Ball's career up until this point has he been a 20-point scorer. In high school, LiAngelo Ball, the middle Ball brother, was the top scorer. And at some point from UCLA to Summer League to the NBA, the expectations of Lonzo Ball changed. His closest draft comparison was, what is she doing? His closest draft comparison was Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd was a floor general. Jason Kidd had struggled. I know he ended his career being one of the top 3-point shooters of all time, just in terms of like numbers of makes. But Jason Kidd struggled mightily for a long time with his 3-point shot, and he ultimately became a deadly knockdown catch and shoot 3-point shooter. So Lonzo Ball is an interesting case because at some point, like if we look honestly at Lonzo Ball's career, he's been Jason Kidd. He's been Jason Kidd 2.0. He struggled. He came into the league as a great defender, great rebounder, great playmaker, and he struggled with his jumper. And now he's starting to get it. He's starting to knock it down. Later, at a little later on in his career, he's still a young player. He's an interesting case because he's been exactly what his draft comparison said he would be, and we call him a failure. Imagine being exactly what you've been your whole career, your whole life. If you look at the numbers, his numbers look almost identical to Jason Kidd's numbers to this point in his career. And they call him a failure. Let that sink in. And I think I know why. Because at some point between Lonzo Ball getting drafted and Lonzo Ball in the league, on the Lakers and stuff, the expectation shifted from Jason Kidd 2.0 to Devin Booker, to Steph Curry, to Kyrie Irving. He was expected to now suddenly be this 20-point scorer on three is 3-level just assassin, and he was never that. He was never that. Can he become that? Sure. He has the skill. Lonzo has game. Mid-range, all that stuff that they say, Lonzo has all that in his bag. But his mentality has always been, I'm going to set the table for my teammates. My whole team is going to be dangerous because I'm going to make us dangerous. He's never been Devin Booker. He's never been a scorer like that. And that's why when I say I'm impressed with Lonzo Ball, I think a peak Lonzo Ball season, I'm talking about an MVP Lonzo Ball season, is 18 points a game, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. That's an MVP Lonzo Ball season. He's never going to be, in my opinion, I could be absolutely wrong, he's never going to be a 25-point per game scorer. I see people every time he scores less than 20, they're like, "Oh, Lonzo, he's back to his old ways. He's back to," and he'll score 33, and the next game he'll score 14. Oh, he's inconsistent. No, he's what he is. He's a facilitator. It was a game where Lonzo had like 19 assists or something like that, 17 assists. I thought that was incredible. I was like, that's Lonzo Ball allowed to be Lonzo Ball. So I think that we need to be realistic. I get it. We're fans. We think this kid is special. He is, in my opinion. But in what way? It's what we have to keep in mind. He's not special in the sense that he's going to drop 35 on you every night. He's special in the sense that you see how Chris Paul went to the Suns and they went from being one of the worst teams in the league to being one of the best teams in the league. You see how back in the day, when Jason Kidd went to the Nets, they went from being a non-factor to going to 2 straight finals. That's the kind of special that Lonzo Ball is. His kind of special is felt by the elevation of the whole squad. So that's why this guy followed Dave James. I don't completely agree with him going to the Bulls. I'd much rather him go to the Knicks. But Dave James, go follow him, by the way, if you like Lonzo Ball content and just basketball content in general. I see what he's saying. If Lonzo Ball goes to that Bulls squad, even though they're trash right now, if he goes there and he's allowed to be what he is, they won't be trash. They will be a playoff team. So that's it, man. We just got to be realistic. I get it. We're fans. We love this dude. He can hoop. We're excited to see where his career goes. But we got to be realistic about the kind of player that Lonzo Ball is, the kind of player that he's always been. He's a facilitator. He's not a scorer. He can be. We've seen he can put 33 on your head, but to grade him based on his ability to put 33 on your head is you're completely missing the point of Lonzo Ball. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. If y'all think I'm right, if y'all think y'all think I'm setting the bar too low for him, y'all think I'm completely missing the boat on what kind of player he is. I don't think I am. I've been watching this dude for a long time. So just let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Intellectually Honest. Signing out.